So here's the deal. Will Compton of Bussin' the Boys was talked about a situation that has happened with the Ravens in the past, and he documented it. He said in 2018, Ryan Grant signs a big deal with the Ravens. Michael Crabtree became available. They fail Ryan Grant's physical. The Ravens did. And they go out and they end up signing Crabtree. So you start to think about what's happened right now. By the way, Ryan Grant hadn't missed a game in his entire career, and they failed him to sign Crabtree. Here's the other one. They trade for Maxx Crosby. Trey Hendrickson, still available. Nobody signed him. Probably can get him at a lower price because now his price has changed. They fail Maxx Crosby's physical. They get out of the deal with the Raiders, and we'll have to see what happens. But Maxx Crosby now is back at the Raiders, and he's saying, I'm cool. We can stay here. I'm ready to roll. Was it the Ravens, or was it Maxx Crosby that's like, I don't want to be here. Y'all can send me back? Or is it more to it to where all these doctors get involved in it? The Cowboys, they know his physical. Their doctors were involved in it as well. Multiple doctors across the land. So if you start to look at this, is this a conspiracy?
This is a grassy knoll issue. Like, no,
we know how that turned out.
Nobody knows because it's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to trick this. They're trying to trick the system. They realize, okay, I didn't want to spend 2 first-round draft picks. I can get somebody for maybe 1 draft pick. Or maybe I can get him for a second round and a third round. So that's they're putting, and this is damaging. This is almost like slander too. So now you're saying, oh, this guy's damaged goods. And then you go out and get all these other independent doctors to co-sign because of the situation when everybody already knew he had surgery.
Yep.
That's the thing that I feel like is the undervalued piece in this whole deal. It didn't affect him before the surgery. Before the surgery, they tried to shut him down last year, Harch.
Right.
And what did he say? No, I'm good.
Right. I can play.
Yep. He had more pressures than any other defensive end. Injured. He didn't get the sack.
Yep.
But he had more pressures. Yeah, and then you go and do this?
Yeah.
So now what? Now, luckily enough, the Raiders have enough money to take this on. What if the Raiders they spent a lot of money after they made this trade?
Yeah.
But they just luckily had enough money to still have him on the roster. Otherwise, they would have had to waive him and get nothing for him. That would have been where I would have went to Baltimore and said, no, y'all owe me.
Yeah. That's a lot. By the way, Maxx Crosby just posted 17 minutes ago, 3/11/20. I'm 6 years sober. God doesn't make mistakes. Congratulations to him on his sobriety.
Yeah.
But we got to find out more on what happened.
I'm pissed off. I can't believe. I know how he's got to be angry.
Yeah, it changes a lot of perspective when you look at what's going on in Baltimore.